What's Shakur's biggest weakness?
I think Shakur's biggest weakness is choosing me to fight me. Yeah, I don't think he should. I think he made a mistake trying to fight me.
How so? Because you're dangerous?
I'm the best that there will ever be.
When he say that I'm slow, I think we both know, and we all know, that when he fight them big, slow guys like Josh Taylor and Arnold Barboza, is where he kind of attacks and he feels more comfortable because he got a speed edge. But when he fights somebody who's a little bit smaller, fast...
Today we're diving straight into tension. The moment Lopez calls Shakur's biggest weakness, choosing me, the tone flips from analysis to intimidation. This isn't casual promotion, it's psychological positioning. Lopez frames himself as inevitable danger, forcing viewers to question whether Shakur underestimated him before the first punch is even thrown. It's a bold way to seize narrative control early. Instead of reacting, he attacks. And in high-level boxing, controlling perception is often the first round won.
And he has trouble, so for what I've seen, if a guy loses to George Kambosos, I wouldn't lose to him in a million years. On my worst given night, I wouldn't allow George Kambosos to come out victorious against me.
The statement has already created massive buzz across.
Now the temperature rises. What started as a normal fight build-up suddenly becomes psychological warfare. Behind closed doors drama, heated exchanges, boiling tension, this framing shifts the fight from sport to spectacle. It plants the idea that something deeper is happening in camp, making fans feel like they're witnessing more than just a boxing match. When camps leak intensity, it's rarely accidental. It's strategic noise. And that noise builds pressure before gloves ever touch.
I'm the best that there'll ever be, and I mean that.
Is this the biggest fight of your career? Will this mean more to you than the win of Lomachenko, which arguably is the biggest win of your career?
I think I'm in a position now, every fight that I face, any fighter that I face will be the biggest fight of my career moving forward.
Here's where it gets personal. Shakur dismissing the Kambosos loss isn't just analysis, it's calculated disrespect. By saying he'd never lose to someone Lopez struggled with, he attacks credibility, not just skill. That kind of statement forces Lopez into response mode. Pride is now involved, and pride changes how fighters approach everything. It questions hierarchy. It challenges legitimacy. And once legitimacy is challenged, every punch carries added meaning.
We talk crazy about black people, we talk crazy about Puerto Ricans. Man, he gonna pay for it. He gonna pay for it January 31st. It's time to show him what the level is. I don't think he realized what the level is, so I can't wait.
Now Lopez fires back with knockout language. Promising to leave Shakur laid out flat, transforms this into a legacy statement fight. He's not aiming for a close win, he's aiming to end debates. That level of verbal aggression signals either supreme confidence or hidden pressure, and both possibilities make this matchup unpredictable. It raises the stakes publicly. It sets expectations dangerously high. And now anything less than dominance feels like failure.
I want to be the best. So when I see certain guys out there, and I seen Teo his last fight, I was there front row, and I'm like, damn, this dude is like, he's like a baby Roy, like he like doing things with his hands down, flashy. I thought it was cool, so it kind of made me want to get in a ring with him and see if he could do them things against my style.
This short exchange carries weight. When the talk shifts toward cultural tension and he's going to pay, emotion replaces calculation. That's significant. Emotion can fuel greatness, but it can also cloud judgment. You can feel that this rivalry is no longer polite. It's becoming personal, and that changes everything about fight night energy. Personal fights rarely follow scripts. They escalate faster. And composure becomes the hidden battleground. Now we see strategic evolution. Reports of Shakur working the body and increasing aggression suggest a deliberate shift from pure defense to controlled punishment. That's a dangerous development. If he blends precision with physical breakdown tactics, Lopez could face a version of Shakur no one has prepared for. It signals intent to dominate, not just outpoint. It hints at long-term damage planning. And over 12 rounds, body investment can completely flip momentum.
He's a very talented, skillful, technique fighter.
Yeah.
You know, can't take anything away from it. However, scared to get hit. Scared to get knocked out in front of the world, scared to get touched up in front of the world.
The sparring controversy ignites real intrigue. Accusations of fear and selective footage create mystery. When one fighter claims dominance and the other hints at hidden rounds, fans are left guessing. Unverified stories like this build anticipation because they suggest unfinished business. Each man believes he already proved something privately. That belief affects confidence. And confidence, at this level, often determines who controls the exchanges. Lopez's counterclaim intensifies the uncertainty. Suggesting cameras were turned off deliberately flips the narrative completely. Now it's not about who won, it's about who's hiding something. That ambiguity fuels speculation and keeps both fighters mentally engaged. Sparring stories don't decide fights, but they absolutely shape confidence. It creates mental replay. It plants doubt. And doubt is dangerous against elite opposition.
Goofy, like, I swear, if I could fight this dude tomorrow, whenever, like, we would get it in. Like, no questions, no nothing. By the end of my career, that's who I need to put hands on. That's yeah, Shakur, for sure. The friendly, coming in my inbox trying to be friendly, but playing both sides with me and Savage.
Social media division shows how evenly matched this fight feels. Fans passionately defend opposing versions of the same story, reflecting genuine uncertainty. When public opinion is split this sharply, it usually means styles clash in compelling ways. The unpredictability becomes the selling point, and neither man benefits from complacency. The noise adds pressure. The pressure tests discipline. And discipline separates contenders from elites. Inside Lopez's camp, intensity takes center stage. Training with unpredictability, switching tempos, debating pressure versus patience, it signals a team preparing for chess, not chaos. The emphasis on timing and explosion suggests they understand Shakur's rhythm control. This isn't reckless preparation, it's controlled volatility designed to disrupt structure. They're planning adjustments mid-fight. They're studying reactions. And that tactical awareness could be decisive. A stoppage prediction for Shakur changes expectations entirely. When someone inside the camp believes a knockout is possible, it reframes him from defensive specialist to calculated finisher. That belief can influence how he approaches exchanges. If he commits to power with confidence, Lopez might face sharper counters than anticipated. It shifts betting narratives. It shifts fan expectations. And it subtly shifts how Lopez must approach risk. Expert opinions split the narrative wide open. One side says Lopez must land something decisive, the other believes athletic parity exposes Shakur. When experienced voices disagree this strongly, it signals stylistic complexity. This isn't a clear favorite situation, it's a matchup dependent on execution and adaptability. It becomes about adjustments, not hype. About discipline, not emotion. And about who solves the puzzle first.
The things that Teofimo is coming out with, I don't think Shakur knows even what to say or reply to it.
You know, I don't think I wouldn't even want to repeat the stuff that he's saying, but he's making some really, really fruity comments. But I suppose that's one way to get.
As fight week closes, psychological warfare peaks and legacy take center stage. Titles, pride, undefeated reputations, everything converges at Madison Square Garden. Both men promise certainty, but certainty rarely survives elite competition. This is where preparation meets reality. One fighter leaves validated, the other leaves questioned. That's the brutality of championship stakes. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.